All right. Hi there, Anthony.
Hey, thank you, Aaron.
Hi, everyone. We are Team 2A. We'll go ahead and get started now. For the past 3 months, we have been conducting research on what would be the most optimal citizen engagement platform for small cities. And we've categorized small cities throughout this presentation as cities between 20,000 to 150,000 in population size. Our team is composed of 2 student athletes from the UCSD class of 2020. We both have about 2 years of experience in the realm of product design and product management. My name is Julian Chelsea, and my partner is Anthony Morel. Today, we'll be telling you more about the product that we currently have in development, the customer that we have carefully identified, as well as our general journey of how we came across Scale's Innovation Challenge. And to conclude, we're going to update you on our development and how we are planning to start a company around the product and software that we have begun developing. Now, what we've been researching this whole time over the past 3 months are different CRMs, which are customer relationship platforms, management platforms, which are typically for organizing businesses so that they can track employee efficiency and sales using data-driven workflows. We've also been researching ERMs, which are enterprise resource managers, which are more so focused on organizing workflows across many systems and creating a virtual workspace for large businesses. Both of these solutions are being used by city governments for things like collecting and addressing reports or inquiries from citizens, but none of them are the optimal solution for what these small cities need. The two-way engagement platform will be a citizen engagement platform focused on optimizing the customer experience, focusing our efforts on seamless integration with other services, and employing modern interaction design strategies. Now, we know there is a market for our unique approach to this problem space because of a multitude of interviews we have conducted with industry professionals, as well as city planners that have adopted similar platforms in the past. One of our most notable interviewees was Dave Mitchell, the founder of Connected Bits. His company, Connected Bits, has an incredible CRM platform that helps big cities such as San Diego manage their large-scale workflows. He made the following remark to us about the potential market opportunity within small cities, which is the market that his company isn't focused on addressing. He said that there's about 3,000 to 4,000 cities in the US, and that the large majority of those have no idea how many community questions, problem reports, or inquiries that there were or were completed last year. They aren't tracking those things, and they aren't searching for a way to do so.
Yeah, so as Julian just said, many large cities have comprehensive CRMs and ERPs that are doing a fantastic job for them. However, for the specific target customer that we conducted our research on, it doesn't make much sense for them to use these same softwares. San Diego, with a population of around 1.5 million, can reasonably pay over $100,000 a year on a complex system that brings incredible innovation to their city. But for a city like Laguna Beach with a population of only 23,000, it simply cannot be use of the software with that much capability or that costs that much. These smaller cities have adopted systems that only cost around $10,000 per year. But from our interview with a senior administrative analyst who oversees their current platform, we know that they are also ready to jump ship to a better platform when it presents itself. Now, we obviously can't base our perceived value over being better than some other not so good solution that currently exists. We really want to be optimal for this target audience. Ty Gillespie, the senior projects manager for the city of Carlsbad, who has overseen many of their ERPs in the past, noted their most crucial needs for a new platform. He said, "The desire is not to interrupt the individual's work more than we have to, but to get this one system that minimizes the need for transfer of information from one system to another." He's found that anytime they have tried to adopt one central platform in the past, it has failed because it ended up altering the workflows too much for one department. So that department ends up not using the software, and then another department sends the information. It becomes lost in the translation until eventually everyone stops using the platform. So essentially, the platforms they are adopting are harder to adopt in the sense of the actual individual who's doing the work. They're not tailored exactly for those specific individuals and how they do their work. So now that you have a better idea of the product and the target customer, we'd like to take a step back and give you a better picture of how the two of us began this journey. We actually started work on civic design in a UC San Diego class, which was taught by Professor Stephen Dow, who is currently on the call with us and one of our guest speakers for today. He did a great job getting us started down the path of customer discovery and research within the government sector. During this course, he actually encouraged us to attend the Scale SD Innovation Challenge to see how it would shape our product, and our collaboration with the Scale SD team has turned this into something much bigger than we ever could have imagined.
And since we became involved with the Scale SD Innovation Challenge, we've had access to a tremendous amount of help with our idea. They connected us with our mentor, Sean Van Tine, who has coached us through developing professional slide decks, creating value in our product, and has connected us with other incredible individuals who have since collaborated with us in the development of our idea. The Scale team has also connected us with department heads in the city of San Diego and the city of Carlsbad, as well as the founder of Connected Bits. These resources have allowed our research to become extremely comprehensive and develop something that we believe can be sold on a large scale. Likewise, their constant feedback and guidance have allowed us to really grow professionally and learn about this industry very quickly in the span of only about 3 months. Now, with all that help and all of our research that we've done, we'd like to give you a status report regarding where we currently are in developing our product. Anthony and I have begun creating a visual prototype with implementation restrictions in mind so that the prototype isn't just, an idea, but it can be easily ported into a website or an app building platform or a workflow system. What we'd like to do in the next coming months is we'd like to recruit software engineers or programmers who can help us with the porting of this visual prototype so that everything is implemented smoothly and competently. From there, we have a couple cities who are already willing to be our pilot customers and see our product through to completion. Granted, we make timely updates and progress it to a completed stage in reasonable time.
Now we'd like to give you a better idea of what kind of competition we will be going up against when we bring a team together and develop this product in the coming months. The competitors listed here are among the market leaders in the space, and they're also all platforms we have been able to get an inside look at, because these are currently used across San Diego, Carlsbad, as well as Laguna Beach. Public Stuff and Connected Bits are both really modern in their design and have inspired a lot of our designs as well. They succeeded at a high level with helping large cities within their workflows. But as we mentioned before, their packages are too expensive and have too many features to be a sensible purchase for a small city like Laguna Beach. For now, we aren't as concerned with competing with them because of our focus on the smaller cities, and we could potentially look to them in the future as candidates to buy our platform and offer it as a small city package within their own line of products. Comgate is the solution that many cities such as Laguna are currently using. Comgate has the right idea in terms of the problem they're trying to solve, but they're relying on outdated code, which makes their platform look and function as if it's something from the early 2000s. Lastly, Rock Solid is a platform that Carlsbad has currently adopted, and they seem to be serving the innovative cities in the medium size range from around 125 to 500,000 in population size. So we will have to compete with them and explore ways to add more value to our solution once we start attempting to sell our product to these cities like Carlsbad. And Ty Gillespie at Carlsbad gave us some really great insight why they currently adopted Rock Solid. He said it's too recent to say, and it is too recent to say exactly how well it's working out for them. But their hopes were that this platform would allow them to integrate systems and not rely only on needing one platform to solve all and rely on one, and then they could rely on just one platform that could solve all their issues. This is a major aspect of what we're trying to do with our solution, and we will definitely be keeping an eye on the success of Rock Solid has with Carlsbad and see how we can apply it to our target cities. That being said, Ty also mentioned that they have been in this position before and it has never once worked. This was a recent interview we conducted, and we still have to get some more research and follow-ups with them and identify exactly what can be done to ensure that the adoption of a new platform goes smoothly and doesn't interrupt existing workflows. With all that being said, this is how we view the competitive landscape right now. We have chosen a list of optimal characteristics to put along the top of the table. So these are the things that we want to focus our attention on and to be sure that we have in our product. These characteristics are also what we have identified to be the most optimal aspects of a citizen engagement platform for the 1,850 cities that are currently between 150,000 to 22,000 in population size, or our target market. The check marks from our solution are hypothetical until we finish the development, but we definitely think they're doable. In the scope of what we want to accomplish, it's easy to see that although some platforms come close, none of them are currently optimal for the target customer we've identified.
Now, addressing the comment that Anthony made a little bit ago about how Ty Gillespie at Carlsbad said that adopting new platforms is a hassle and rarely succeeds, we asked him a little bit more about why that is and found that it is largely because of the time it takes to set up these platforms and just get everyone in the city working on that platform, as well as the money it takes to pay for it. And there's also that huge possibility that it'll interrupt the existing workflows and end up being ignored by the city employees and never really getting used. So we've developed a service model that we think alleviates two of those pain points. So to give you some context, the other products are charging basically a setup fee and then immediately beginning an annual payment plan. So in Comcate's case, this would look like they charge $2,000 to set it up, and then they'd begin the annual fee of $8,000 annually. So $10,000 for that first year and then $8,000 moving forward. What we would like to do is take away that large need or that big commitment that it takes to jump ship from one solution to the other. So we would waive the setup fee and offer the first month of service free. This would make it so there's absolutely no monetary commitment to testing out our platform. And if they don't like it, it won't take any extra time to go back to their old solution. However, we could make this money back with a commitment to service fee. If they did enjoy our platform during the free trial period, they would pay us the equivalent to the setup fee and then begin their annual payment. So if they enjoyed that 1 month and we didn't get, the $2,000 for the setup, but then they did want to use our service, they would then give us a commitment to service fee of that $2,000. So we'd recuperate that and then we'd begin the annual service fee. So financially speaking, we'd only be losing 1 month of revenue per city, but we'd be making the onboarding to our platform all the easier for these cities. And we believe that would help a lot of cities transition to our service from other things like Comcate. Now, we'd like to show you a rough draft preview of our solution so you can have some idea of what it looks like, although it is admittedly still in development.
When the customer first launches our program, they will be presented with a quick setup process. This entails entering the city name and the population size, as well as selecting some initial service features that they would like. We use this data to help suggest the best type of service, one that is tailored specific to the needs of each city. The city can then choose from a list of other services which they may already be using to now be integrated seamlessly within our program. Lastly, we provide them with 3 different templates of recommended workflows and options to help them get started. These act as a customizable base platform which each city can modify to become their own, by choosing from a list of provided services. Preview videos of each of these templates can be viewed before selection. We now bring them to the home page of their selected template. We have implemented a card-based layout that has a familiar functionality to current and popular mobile app designs. This similarity helps to create a program that is easy to use and people are already familiar with the visual experience. Here they can view the process of current and old reports, as well as take action on them or assign tasks. On the right-hand side, they can view their personal reminders and updates. We also include an in-program messenger for quick peer-to-peer communication. This helps information flow more quickly and saves the time from using a phone or opening an email application. Clicking on any card opens the card for more information. Here we see a current report being opened up. The customer can see all the details surrounding this case, as well as who took the responsibility for it. Attachments such as map locations, documents, or other media can be attached and viewed here as well. The menu on the right allows for quick transitions and easy navigation. From here, the customer can manage everything within the program within a few simple clicks. We have also included comprehensive data analysis visuals for drawing more meaning out of their collected data. Our program constantly updates with real-time data and allows the city to easily make more informed decisions with minimal work required. Pivoting away from the city worker desktop view, we have also developed a new and improved mobile application for community members to interact directly with their city, including reporting issues or asking questions. This mobile platform was designed to be similar to other popular mobile applications such as Twitter and Instagram. Because people are already familiar with the type of interactions of these apps, we believe it would make sense to bring these type of user experiences into the citizen engagement space. Our designs are more advanced than other current citizen engagement apps because of these characteristics. This gives us a competitive advantage over our competitors, as we've developed something that is easier and more intuitive for our customers to use.
So to summarize what we just showed you, our platform will be the most streamlined citizen engagement platform for small cities. It'll also be the easiest to integrate with and most user experience-oriented platform of its kind. It'll also be an all-in-one system for managing data, managing requests, communications, both internal and external with assistive AI. Finally, our next steps for the coming 4 months are to build out our team, implement our solution, and grow our network of city contacts throughout California and eventually outside of California if we're successful. As we get feedback from our first few pilot customers and continue to optimize our product offering, we'll begin to shift our focus onto selling the product to as many of our target customers as we can.
We want to thank you all so much for tuning into our presentation today and giving us your time and attention, especially given everything happening in the world right now. We especially want to thank the Scale SD team, as well as the many people that they put us into contact with throughout this process.